and it's going to be green light racing here at Monza. Here goes Noah. He's going to try and go wheel to wheel with the leader. Vic, once again, back on the top step. We did say take it easy. Oh my goodness. Sinead's going to go for it here into 14, 15. Side by side, is it going to be Mercedes or is it going to be a BMW?
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope you're looking forward to getting stuck in today. We have a great event on for you today. We are here at Misano, which in the best of conditions is particularly tricky. But here in the wet, it is going to be extremely tricky indeed. So let's see how the drivers get on with things today. But first of all, remember we are affiliated with Asetek Sim Sports. If you're in the need for some gear, pop on over to Asetek Sim Sports, use code Phoenix Sim Sport at the checkout and you get yourself some discount. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Let's move on over to the game, and here we go. Look at this, we've got some absolutely wonderful new overlays for you. I hope you're all really looking forward to seeing how this works out today. Things are looking very good. I just need to click there. So here we go. Here are about to get underway for qualifying here. So currently on board with Felix Lau. Let's see if we can actually. He is about to go on a lap actually. Car number 9 is probably still in pits. Thunder seems to be on furthest forward. So let's go on board with Val Thunder. And currently out there attempting to put the first lap on the board. We want to first of all be doing quali. Personal best, that's the one we want there. Car number and personal best. Apologies if we do have a couple of technical issues during this particular session. We do have a new tool here to enable even better streams, and I hope you don't mind, but we are going to watch all of the best action we possibly can. Grasic then is the one that comes in on pole to Carlos, smashing in a 43.792 to take pole right away from Mr. Grasic right there. So currently our championship leader leading the timing screen for now. Then we have got Amar Way, Andresio, Crossland and Fuller even off, popping it in P3. A bit of a gap there to P3 from Grasic. Bowler with a 45.0 displacing Jan for now. Looks like Nico potentially having a bit of an issue there. Returns to pits. So probably an invalid lap from Nico. So still to see a lap time from car number 9, Nico, Val Thunder, Brewer, and Zulsdorf. So let's see how they get on today. So Amar, currently the focus for us right now, it is looking like as he's about to come around and set a new lap time here. 44.725 so far. That last lap was considerably slower, so either that was a mistake or conditions getting a little worse out there. Way does improve though, up to a 44.422. Jan with an excellent lap there, coming in a 1:43.742 to pop it into P2. So at the moment, our championship leader down in P4. I wonder is part of that because conditions are getting better, or the driver's just getting a little bit more used to the conditions. Lap time certainly coming down as we go. Fuller and Way then both pitting for the moment. On board with Mr. Schultz right now as we come around to finish this lap. What is this going to be? It's a 43.8, so personal best at Sector 2 at the moment, but Sector 1 and 3 are looking a little slower for now. So can he find that little bit of time? Let's just take a look at the best relative for now. So Mr. Gracek up the top there with a 1:43.465 to lead the session. Val Thunder 2.5 tenths off pole for now. Then it's a very, very close group of cars between Jan, Voller and Schultz, all only split by about half a tenth there. And then we've got about half a second to Amar. And then another close group of cars. In behind the Nico smashing in a 42.540 to go 9 tenths of a second ahead of Tomek Gracek. So car number 24 doing a great job to pop a lap time in with 10 minutes to go in this session. So it's still not over just yet, but what is Val Thunder going to be able to do? It's a slower lap time for now, so Val Thunder not quite able to find extra time at the moment. Gracek does improve though, pulling a little bit closer to Nico. Let's go back to personal best. So Nico, the only driver right now to be in the 42s. No one quite able to crack that limit just yet, other than Nico. As we say, still a good bit of time left here in this session. As we say, Misano is a particularly tricky track in wet conditions. A lot of curbs you really don't want to touch anywhere around the circuit because curbs just lose all grip in wet conditions. So best to avoid it wherever you can. Yeah, and on that last lap did slightly improve in the first sector, 26.5 in the first sector. Let's see how he can get on this lap. Coming down towards the back straight now. This lap currently up 0.2 of a second. He might be able to get a little bit of improvement. Position-wise, he might be able to get Val Thunder here. Val Thunder still in the pits. As we go on board, we see how tricky it is out there. Yeah, Jan backing out of that one. There was no real improvement there for a moment. And now we are on board with Mr. Fuller. Currently in P15. 1.3 seconds off Ruiz ahead. So a little bit of improvement still to be found, but two good green sectors there in the previous stint, or in the previous lap rather, but decides to pull over and return to the pits for now. Okay, Mr. Camera, thank you very much. There we go. And Mr. Fuller battling with Ruiz. These two guys, rather similar pace, and usually battling here for positions like P12, 13, 14, 15, in around that kind of area. Points go all the way down to P20, so it's worth battling for every little bit of track. No, Amar! Oh, Amar, interestingly, was on dry tires during the start of this session, setting a 44.2 on dry tires in these conditions. That's really interesting. Hopefully he's going to strap on some wet tires and show us a really good lap time. Mr. Crossland, how can he get on today? Currently P10 at the moment. 1/10 off Indricio ahead. And let's see, does he have an improvement this lap? Doesn't look like there's much improvement out there right now. And decides to box this lap anyway. Just over 5 minutes left to go. How can Mr. Voller get on? He's very close to his teammate. Only, was that 200ths of a second off his teammate right now. A little bit of a wiggle from the car as he's coming out of turn 3. I think that was down into 4-5. Carrying the speed through. Good stuff. So, let's take a look here. What are the potential lap times to see how much time could be gained? Nico basically on his absolute best there, so his potential matching his current best. Grayson could potentially get another 2/10. He's got a little bit in the tank there, but a couple of yellow sectors. So could certainly improve a little bit. Oh, Val Thunder. Was Val Thunder popping in? A bit of an improvement. No, I don't think it was. His last lap was a 44.3. coming down into the final couple of minutes here, and we're getting word from the drivers that the conditions are getting worse. So it is highly unlikely we're going to see any improvements from drivers out there at the moment. If they didn't get a good lap in earlier, it's unlikely they're going to be able to improve, as we say, because those conditions are getting worse. So it always pays when it comes to wet conditions to get out there nice and early, just in case conditions are going to worsen. Get a lap in, nice good solid banker, and make sure then that you're not going to be completely out of position if the conditions do worsen. Looks like most people though have got a reasonable kind of lap in. Oh, Val Thunder nearly coming together with another car there. He lost it out of the penultimate corner, but great evasion skills there. That's not going to help Val Thunder's Delta, but great evasion skills. So final 2 minutes of qualifying then. Looks like we probably won't be getting anything else. We say it looks like from the timing board not very many people are improving, and a lot of people in the pits right now. And if they haven't left the pits now, it's going to be very close to being able to get a lap time in, and now it probably is not possible. So if anyone who's not on a lap is probably going to have to settle for where they are in this session. Way trying to get some improvement, but it's just no one's able to really get the tires to bite into the track anymore. And probably an awful lot of hydroplaning as well. Someone leaving the pits though. Wants to just get a little bit more track time in before finishing this session. That is Mr. Idrisio, 28. So I'll leave the pits right behind Val Thunder. So, with that, it does look like the end of this session. No real improvements to be had. No, it looks like that is all for now. We are going to allow everyone time to complete their laps. Since we don't have any improvements, we will see you right after this ad break. Okay, welcome back. You're all ready to get stuck in once again. Qualifying has just completed. We are about to get ready for the legendary grid walk. Just need to wait for this session to complete. There we go. Let's have a nice clear screen. Wonderful. We see our pole man right here, Mr. Nico, car number 24. Are we going to see a different winner today? So far, Nico has won a race. Grasic has won a race. We have, I think, yet to see Carlos win a race. Is he going to be able to get a shot at winning? There we go. Whenever it comes to these kind of conditions, it's always anyone's game for this kind of thing. Let's do... Oh no! Grid walk! Oh, it doesn't work! Okay. So the automatic grid walk isn't going to work, so we'll just have to do the usual one for now. So, yeah, as we say, Mr. Nico on pole once again here. He's got quite a good bit of a gap there to the cars behind. Is he going to have the pace today to be able to stay in front? Mr. Grasic, another great qualifying session starting from P2 today. How can he get on? Can he get down the inside there and start taking chunks out of the championship lead? Excuse me. So I need to turn that off first. All right. We are learning as we go, everyone here, learning as we go. So, Val Thunder had a reasonably good race out there last session. Can he stay on that podium today? Can he challenge Grasic for P2 or even Nico for the win? Excellent qualifying for Jan today up here in P4. And Jan, very good racing driver in these conditions. My money would be on him to be able to get a good haul of points here today. Maybe even challenge for that podium. Then we have Tradition Simsport. Yes, I did get that right. Oh, I thought I got that wrong there. Mr. Carlos and Mr. Voller. Carlos, our championship leader. In P5, this is going to be a tough race. He's going to need to make his way forward. Had a tricky race there in Valencia, so he's going to want to be moving forward here today and trying to pick up as many points as he can to prevent the guys in front from gaining too much ground ahead of him. Mr. Voller, hopefully having a good race here today, potentially supporting his teammate. Then it is Amar. Amar in P7 had a great battle there with Wei, who is in P8. Can those guys go hammer and tongs at it once again in this session? Then we've got Indricio, car number 28, and Crossland, car 76. Oh, excuse me. P9 and 10. Those guys could have a bit of a battle here today. Who is going to come out on top? Then we have P11 and 12. Zulsdorf and Brewer. Probably a little bit of a disappointing qualifying there for Brewer. Looks like he maybe struggled in these conditions. How far can he move forward? Zulsdorf, can he hold on to that P11? Or even better get into that top 10. Then we've got Felix Lau and Felix Ruiz. We've got a full Felix row here. Felix, not Phoenix, but yeah, sure, that works. Who will be the better Felix by the end of the day? Only time will tell. Then we have got, down here, we've got Brandon Fuller in P15. And hopefully having a good race here today. And car number 9 serving a pit lane start here for this session. So that is why he's down the back. He is going to be trying to recover throughout this session. And how far up the grid is he going to be able to get to? That is the ultimate question. There we go. We are getting better at this this good old grid walk stuff. Well, are we? Is that better? Or are there still improvements to be made? You can let me know. So, thank you, Sian and Ra. Hello all, and have a safe race in Super Rainy Misano. Rain time, exactly. Hashtag rain time. Yeah, it's going to be tricky out there today. The drivers are going to have a tough time dealing with the conditions at the start. It's always tricky in Misano anyway. Nico then is going to lead us off. Conditions getting slightly better in around 10 minutes before getting much worse in 30 minutes. So interesting. We are going to see a slight improvement. We'll probably see the conditions making the lap times a little bit better. We'll start to see a bit of a dry line forming, and then we will get into much worse conditions after that. So it's going to be pretty tricky out there, it seems. Okay. We have got an awful lot of info at our fingertips with this new tool. ACC TV, thank you very much for the trial key. We'll give this a go for 2 weeks before we see how it works for us. But for now, it looks very good. Let us know if you're liking the way everything works here. Look at that. There we go. Already got a cheeky cheer in there. Good old Lone Maverick. That's not me, I promise. I promise that's a different Maverick. Anyway, so as we say, Nico leading us around here for the formation lap. Driver's going to want to get the car up to temperature. How can Tradition Sim Sport get on today? Are they going to really get some damn good points on the table? That may very well clinch a good lead at the top of the table in the team standings if both of them can do well. MTA Motorsport are their main rival, and one car, unfortunately, much further down the grid than they would like to be. But here we go, green light. We are underway for Misano. Good start from Nico. Great start from Jan already alongside Val Thunder down the inside. But Val Thunder comes back around the outside. A little bit of a twitch there from both Tradition Simsport guys. Amar down the inside. Looks like potentially a little bit of a warning there, it seems. Amar and Way in behind, looking like they're having a little bit of a tussle as well. But we are watching Mr. Schulze here, who has been overtaken by his teammate. That's going to be interesting to see if they hold on to that for now, or if they swap later in the race. Right now, it's probably best to just settle down into the session and make their way through as best they can. Andresio making a move there up to P11, down 2 positions from the start of the race. So trying to recover. On board with Andresio here. As we come, a bit of understeer. Cars did not want to bite. And then Lau getting very close as well. Wanted to go down the inside, but Andresio closed that door. But Lau gets the move done anyway. Brilliant little move there from Lau, but Andresio's going to have the outside, but it's not quite enough. He can't carry enough momentum around the outside for being able to complete that move. Both going very wide over the bumps and returning to track right beside Fuller. Fuller might be able to, yeah, gets past as well. So Fuller up to P13, but Andresio down the inside and is going to, yeah, hold on to position for now. So Andresio down 5 positions to P14 for the moment. Right. Now, isn't that spicy? Now, let's go on board with John Way, who is extremely close behind Amar. A little bit of a gap here between Amar and Schulze ahead. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder, is Amar a little bit of cork in the bottle here? But Jan is even closer to Val Thunder. Can he challenge Val Thunder here and get onto that podium? Ooh, Fuller going wide. And that lets Schulze through. Was that some team orders, or was it just a little bit of a mistake? Either way, our championship leader up into P5 for the moment. Fast lap then goes to Nico right now. 45.290 from car number 24, extending that lead out to 1.7 seconds at the moment. And Val Thunder consistently improving, as we can see there. 46.90, 46.09 rather. Last lap there from Val Thunder with 3 green sectors. So Val Thunder getting into a good bit of a rhythm. Started P3 in this race, still P3, but Jan looking very dangerous in the background, taking a little bit of a look. And not quite able to make it work there, but let's take a look at Fuller and Andresio. This was building for a little bit. So Fuller ahead of Andresio, coming down towards. Andresio throws down the inside. Is he gonna have the inside for the next corner? He does. and introduce them up into P13, and that is how he did it. There we go. So Mr. Fuller in P14 for the moment. Come on, Mr. Camera. You know you want to change. There we go, Mr. Zulsdorf. Yeah, brilliant. Testing a autopilot function here today. So this is something a little bit new. Thank you very much, CNRAT, for the cheers. Glad to see you in chat. Is there a particular driver you are cheering on today? I would love to know. Zulsdorf here, right on the back of Mr. Way, and putting the pressure. Oh, it's going to be very difficult here to make a move at this track in these conditions. It's going to be really tricky indeed. This little battle for P7 is getting interesting. It looks like Amar just not quite able to hold on to Voller ahead, dropping back as we go. Amar with a 47.2 last lap, Voller with a 46, so the car ahead about 1 second faster. Interestingly, cars 7, 8, 9 are all McLarens, as we just saw there. So all three of these cars will have no particular advantage or disadvantage over one another. It's all going to be down to pure driver skill, who is able to get past right now. It is looking like Zulsdorf, and they are faster than Amar with a bit of a mistake. That McLaren getting a wiggle on down the back straight, and yeah, coming off track. That is going to give position to Way. Amar's going to try and go around the outside, but not quite able to make anything stick. He's going to have to settle for position now. That does mean then Way down 1 position. Top 6 holding position in this race for now. No change at the top of the table. Interestingly though, Grasic, now with the fastest lap of this race, Nico is not getting it all his own way. Felix Lau down the inside. We're going to see that once again. As we see Felix Lau on the brakes into turn 1, just able to get that BMW stopped in very... Ooh. Bruder. Something happening there. Bruder. Down to P12. But is going to try and fight back past Reyes, and does. So Brewer up to P11. Andricio in the pits, serving that stop and go 10-second penalty. That's gonna hurt, but it is a long old race. We've got 10 minutes done of this race so far. Oh, excellent, excellent. I cheer for Mr. Dudek and Mr. Way. Absolutely brilliant. Mr. Dudek doing a fine job out there at the moment, and Mr. Way doing a great job as well, getting past Amar. So I'm driving away as well. In fact, I think we missed that, unfortunately, as we were watching this battle. Way up to P7, and now is setting quicker lap times. Can he catch the cars ahead? That is going to be the ultimate question. It's a good bit of a gap now between P6 and 7. But Way can now settle in to a bit of a rhythm. As we see Jan getting past Andricio, who is a blue flag driver at the moment as a result of serving the drive-through. So drivers are going to have to navigate their way through for now. But Andricio doing a great job managing the traffic for the moment. Now Jan is going to start to come under pressure here from Mr. Schulze, who is bearing down on him at the minute. A really good clean start here during this event. We saw, I think it was maybe only a little tap between a couple of cars, but no one really got pushed out of position too much, which is great to see. I mean, it's exceptionally difficult conditions out there, and yet everyone managed it really well. You just absolutely love to see it. So hopefully we have got more of that coming. Zulsdorf putting pressure on Amar now as well. Amar not quite feeling these conditions just yet. Setting 47 zeros, which is a pretty reasonable pace. Currently outpacing P10 right now, but Zulsdorf is definitely quicker at the moment, able to hold on right now. Probably wants to get past and try to chase down Way. But for now, Amar is driving the widest McLaren in existence and doing a great job at it as well. Let's see what other kind of cool stuff we've got going on here. Predictions. I have no idea what predictions is all about. We're going to have to learn about that as we go along. Oh, we forgot as well. Oh, I need to save stuff. Mandatory pit stops. There we go. Minimum stop time. Max stint time. There we go. We are working now. There we go. Absolutely running it now. Brilliant. So as we saw there, we did see one car. Had already served a pit stop. Oh, I think we've lost a driver actually. We did have 16, but someone did serve their pit stop, but unfortunately has left the session. So that is unfortunate. This is turning out to be a great little battle here. Felix Lau in the pits. That is quite early. I wonder Is that a planned pit stop? Is that a result of damage, I wonder? Doesn't tell me pit stop time. I don't know. That is something we're going to have to learn. Ooh, Mr. Juice in P11. Something happening there. Let's go on board. Ooh, dropping it out of the, I think that was the penultimate corner, but he keeps it. It's not the penultimate corner. But he keeps it facing the right direction, or doesn't keep it, keeps it out of the wall, rather, and gets to continue on his way. Nico Dudek now back with the fastest lap of the race with a 44.0, so times are coming down a little bit at a time right now. It's looking like conditions are potentially stabilizing just a little bit. But we do know that worse conditions are ahead of us. Mr. Zulsdorf getting extremely close to the back of that McLaren ahead. Just eating spray. Looks considerably more planted in the car. Oh, Voller has made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, Voller has! So, let's go on board with Voller and take a 30-second replay. Oh, yeah, it's a spin. Looks like an unforced error, just getting up onto the curb, and that lets way past. So, yeah, unfortunately, Voller then down to P7. Still, as a team, scoring excellent points for the team championship here, as Tradition Sim Sport are in P5 and 7. So they will extend their lead at the top of the table. After today, if they hold on to those positions, because their rivals MTI Motorsport are in P8 and 11. Might even drop to P9 if Zulsdorf has anything to say about it. Laps completed so far. Now we've only got the top 10 that are top 5 that are in the same position that they started in. Way up 2 positions since the start of this race. Started P8 up to P6. So having a great race here today. Did look a little bit like there from that point of view that the rain was reducing and conditions were getting better. But those window wipers are going absolutely flat out. Is Zulsdorf going to try and throw it down the inside? Has a look. Just not quite confident enough on the brakes yet, but is earlier on the throttle on exit. Can't quite make it though. Oh, that McLaren of a Mar just driving perfectly. Defending so well here. Andresio in the pits. So from P15, deciding to box for now. And Val Thunder. So from P3, 20 minutes completed in this race. Val Thunder already deciding to box. I wonder, is that a case of they can see what the current oh, I cannot even words what the weather is looking like, and they are now sure that they are not going to need dry weather tires the rest of this session. Either way, Val Thunder gonna come out here. P9 at the moment, but there are other cars still around. So, Val Thunder has now served that pit stop. It doesn't look like the look like the mandatory pit stop is working, so we're going to have to get that out of the way and figure out what's going on there. For now, we can just check the time. Ooh! No, Val Thunder didn't count! Oh no! So, Val Thunder definitely pitted, but it didn't count. Oh! Brilliant! Shiboro boys, thank you very much for subscribing. Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Is there a particular driver you would like to see on stream as well? And we'll have a bit of a chat about how that driver is getting on. But for now... Oh! Val Thunder must not have taken on any fuel. Or was it a drive-through? Could have been a drive-through for track limits. To be quite honest, I didn't really think, notice if they stopped or not. Ooh, Amar going very wide. That's going to be enough to invite Zulsdorf around the outside. It is Amar doing a great job to not illegally hold on to that position while technically not really losing an awful lot of time on track. If you fail to hold position by remaining on track, then yeah, it can be argued that then that is essentially illegal defending. But Amar doing great sportsmanship there from Amar. Again, absolutely love to see it. Amar, a great racer here and a member for a very long time indeed. Mr. Schulze, come on, cameras, please. Putting pressure on Jan. So, Schulze looking to get on the podium here. And this would be a great result if Schulze can get up onto the podium. But Jan also really wants that podium as well. That is going to be the widest Lamborghini to exist, both in Lamborghinis. So, no actual real advantage for one driver or another. Look how close Carlos is getting, right up under the bumper of Jan ahead. Wonder strategy going to come into play here. There is 24 minutes complete, 36 minutes left of this race. So the pit stops still to be worked out. And coming in and serving your pit stop and undercutting your opponent may sometimes work, but in a set of course competizione it can be difficult to pull off, especially when conditions are really cold, because you're going to be ending up leaving the pits with freezing cold tires while your opponent is on lovely warm, despite being worn, tires. But if you can undercut them early enough, then you might actually be able to take position in the pit lane. Andresio looking like he's serving his pit stop for the moment. So yeah, we can confirm actually that it was a drive-through for Val Thunder, so that's why the tower didn't update to remove a mandatory pit stop, because yeah, Val Thunder getting that getting a drive-through, but cleared on lap 12. This is really exciting stuff between these two guys. Looking like they're really well matched right now. Jan, the slightly better fastest lap so far. Jan set a 45.1, Carlos with a 45.5. So in the better conditions, Jan a little bit quicker, but right now conditions are getting worse. These guys now running in the 46s. As you see, Amar and Zusdorf, apologies. Something happening there. Let's take a look. 30 seconds back to see if we can see what happens. Amar coming up behind. I think that is Lau. Oh, just going massively wide. Returning to track. Lau is in the pits. So P14 for car number 62 at the moment. Serving that pit stop, and Indricio's been in the pits a long time. I wonder, is that a retirement or is that extreme damage for car number 28? This battle looks like it is going to go on for a long time indeed. Although Jan's just pulled out that little bit of a gap now in the low 46s. Carlos with a 46.2. So 2 tenths slower that previous lap. 32 minutes left to go. And so far, the driver that has made the most moves in this race, car number 9, Mr. Tchus, up 6 positions since the start. Now he's got a long gap to his teammate of 17 seconds. So that pit lane start is going to be a bit of a struggle to recover from. But you gotta just keep the head down and do the best you can. Zulsdorf is in the pits. That is now P8 in the pits. Let's see if we can go on board. And is the pit prediction working? Pit prediction, please. Pit prediction, how do you work? I don't know. I have no idea how pit prediction works. We're going to have to work all that kind of stuff out. But for now, Zulsdorf then boxing and taking on fuel. You want to go to Mr. Schulze. Looks like it is. Let's go to timetable. Okay. Hopefully our UI is going to update to show us who has completed mandatory pits. It does. Wonderful. So Zulsdorf back out on track. and having completed that pit stop. Ooh, F lie then, for some reason. Yeah, car number 62, F lie. It wasn't a pit stop, it was a drive-through as well. So, F lie. I wonder, our drivers really start to struggle with the track limits here. Already seen a couple. Mr. Fuller out, having served his pit stop into P13. So this is a good race so far for Mr. Fuller, up here into P13. Great stuff. Amar and Crossland in as well. Yeah, I think we have confirmation then that car number 28 was towed back to the pits. That is most likely for some heavy damage. Graysick also in the pits from P2. Are we going to see Jan or Schulze diving into the pits here? 32 minutes left to go. Jan wants to continue. Schulze also continuing. So neither driver wanting to box just yet. Thank you very much, Kieran, for subscribing with Prime. Absolutely brilliant to see you on board. Thank you very much for joining. Amar out of the pits now in P11. Graysick so far down to P5 as a result of being in the pits, but will probably come out as the leader of those who have served the pit stop so far. Now this is going to be really interesting to see who out of these two is going to be the first to pit. Conditions looking like they're getting really bad here now. Graysick has now served that pit stop and is leaving the pits. Ruiz and Lau looks like there may have been a bit of a coming together there. Let's go back 30 seconds there. See if we can see what happened. Ruiz approaching Lau. Lau is under blue flag conditions. Looks like is potentially made a bit of a mistake. Ooh, a little boop. And Ruiz around. So a little bit of understeer there probably from Ruiz. Felix versus Felix. The current lead Felix is in P9. Ruiz now in the pits. Jan and Schulze both pitting on the same lap, so neither wanting to try and make some kind of difference in strategy, deciding to box. Nico also in the pits on this lap as well. So now, pretty confident they can see the weather radar until the end of the race. What you don't want to do is pit too early in these kind of conditions. I think Schulze served his pit stop. Did he? Or was that a drive-through? No! Car number 5! It was a drive-through! Carlos is going to have to come into the pits once again because he did get a drive-through. That must have been for track limits. That is not what the championship leader needed here today. Oh no, Mr. Schulze is going to be absolutely kicking himself in that car. He had a chance of a podium if he could get past Jan here today. Graysick coming past to lap Mr. Fuller. Graysick all the way back up to P4 now. Nico Dudek out into P3 and leading those that have pitted so far. And Way and Fall Thunder now as well both have served their pit stops. The vast majority of cars now have served their stops. Did I think we lose another driver there? Not quite sure who that was, but Felix Lau. Oh, is it Ruiz? We've lost Ruiz! Oh no, Ruiz was doing so well. I was up there in the top 10, but for some reason we have lost Ruiz from this race. So there is now only one Felix, and that is Felix Lau in P13 serving a pit stop now. Schulze now back into the pits once again, and this is likely to be then for the mandatory stop. And that then will just leave Mr. Voller as the only one that is yet to make a stop. There you go, Mr. Gracek making his way through some traffic there, getting past Mr. Lau. Jan back ahead of Schulze now as a result of that drive-through. And Way also, and Valthunder also getting past Schulze. Oh, this is gonna hurt for the championship. Carlos's main rivals are getting some great points here today. And such a brilliant start to this race for Carlos. He was doing really well at the start of this session, and you know, chasing down Jan, having a great fight all the way to those podium, all the way to try and get into those podium places. But oh, just track limit coming in to steal that away from us. Not what we want to see. But Voller now in the pits as well. That is then going to hand the lead back. Nico in the pits. Mr. Dudek in the pits. Is that for a drive-through as well? Confirmations still to come through. It doesn't look like a drive-through. Is it incorrect tires? Oh no! Dudek leading this race by 5 seconds, had control of the pace in the pits. Track limits, it is! It's a drive-through for Nico. Drive-through cleared for car 24. Oh, this race is anyone's game right now. Nico now 23 seconds behind Gracek. Gracek has control of this race. Can Gracek be the first to win a second race this season? No one so far this season has won 2 races. We have had 5 different winners out of 5 races, which has been absolutely brilliant to watch. But yeah, it's meant that the championship fight has been all over the place, and it's going to be blown wide open here today. Carlos really suffering down in P7 now, even behind his teammate as well. They might have to consider doing a swap of drivers. But Voller very close to Valthunder, so could potentially get some more team points here. Valthunder putting pressure on Way ahead as well. Jan now looking like, barring any major upsets, is in a good position to be able to take a podium here today, which, if I'm not mistaken, may very well be a first podium for Jan. In fact, let's just bring that up. Then give you all the info. That would be an awful lot better, wouldn't it? Let's take a look at standing. So, no, that's the wrong one. That is Le Mans Ultimate. And if what we're looking for results, if you haven't yet seen Le Mans Ultimate, please join us tonight for that. It is an absolutely brilliant series, and you'll absolutely love watching that. Some great racing goes on there. So yeah, Carlos leading the championship from Tomek, Way and Thunder and Folder all going for the same piece of tarmac here. This is going to be a lovely little fight until the end of the race. So yeah, Carlos leading the championship at the moment from Tomek. So far has one win, 3 podiums. So really would have needed a podium here today, especially because Tomek is now leading this race. Oh, Valthunder trying the cutback, but Mr. Fuller was in the way. So Valthunder's going to have to settle for P6 at the moment. Mar here. Okay, like Lamar. Hello, Mr. Lamar. No to chase! Car number 9! We're going to need to wait for confirmation. Drive-through clear, car number 9. It is another drive-through. Oh, this is absolutely crazy for track limits here today. It might be a case of whoever doesn't get track limits is the one that's going to take top honors here today. How many warnings is everyone on? We saw contact there between Fuller and car number 9. Hopefully both are okay. It looks like they're both continuing all right. So hopefully no major problems there. But oh my days, this championship has just been blown wide open. So the gap at the minute between Carlos and Tomek is 14 points. That is going to be absolutely slashed here today. In fact, I think Grasic is going to take the lead in the championship. 3 podiums so far, 1 win already, another win for Tomek would put him way at the top of the table. Ferlinski in P3 on 141 points, not here today, so will be dropping down potentially below Valthunder. Valthunder currently in P6 at the minute, and scoring enough points to be able to move up on the table. To choose has scored 1 podium this season, but has struggled since then. And Jan not yet scored a podium. Best result so far is a P4. So wouldn't that be absolutely lovely if we saw Jan on the podium here today? Ivanov is a brilliant driver, very good in these kind of conditions, just keeps the nose clean during the session, and this is where it pays off whenever everyone around is getting drive-throughs and slipping off the circuit. So let's see how Jan handles that Lamborghini for the rest of this race. But for now, we are looking at Way and Voller. Yellow flag for Schulze. Hopefully that's not too major an issue. Voller really now putting the pressure on Way. Is he going to have a look? Not quite going to be. Ooh, a little bit of a late braking maneuver there for Voller. We get extremely close to the McLaren ahead. The Lamborghini, if I'm not mistaken, very good on the brakes compared to the McLaren. McLaren generally, when it's being talked about, is one of those cars that has a little bit of a longer braking distance. If I am not mistaken. Thunder also just kind of hanging around in the background there. looking to pick up the pieces if something happens here. Is he going to send it down the inside? Is Way going to get the switch back? Way a little bit earlier on the throttle, but Fuller's going to have the inside for the next corner. What a move! What a brilliant move from Fuller. Just absolutely picking his moment, sending it down the inside. Let's see that. We have to see that if we can from... Where's Helicab? Helicab. Here we go. Lovely stuff down the inside. Beautiful stuff from Fuller, taking P4 away from car number 71. And now starting to make a little bit of a gap. We had there at 46 minutes. We had a bit of Felix Lau in the pits as well. So car number 62 was in the pits. That was also for a drive-through. So yeah, so far. Oh, Felix actually has served 2 drive-throughs and 1 stop and go 30. Stop go 30, I think, usually is for speeding the pit lane. Drive-throughs most likely for track limits. So a lot of struggles out there today. In fact, let's have a little bit of a rundown. Nico served 1 drive-through. Then we have got Valthunder served a drive-through. Carlos served a drive-through. Amar served a drive-through. And Tchus served a drive-through as well. Yeah, a lot of drivers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers really struggling with track limits out there today. And look at that. Graysick up 1 position. Nico down 1. Jan up several. 1 position. And Fuller up 1 position as well. Amar looks like he's going to try and take the battle to his teammate here. Gap was looking a little close, but Amar looking like he's backed off a little. We're getting very close to it is to the last quarter of this race already. Way has picked up 3 positions actually, so a great race for Way. Ooh, the MTA Motorsport guys get involved in a yellow flag there. That's down towards, that's the last kink on that main straight, or the back straight rather. But Tchus remaining ahead of Amar at the moment. Wow, lap times really have dropped off here. Everyone struggling to get the lap times in. Best at the moment is Nico Dudek with a 47.0 last lap. Generally everyone else in and around the 48s. So, still a lot of positions gained for Mr. Tchus, 6 positions, but arguably it should have potentially been a lot more. Well, maybe only 1 more. Rosslyn might have been the only one in range with the drive-through. P9 might very well have been the maximum for Tchus here today. As we see Valthunder getting some traffic out of the way. Continuing on his way to try and chase down John Way ahead. Time screen having a little bit of a problem. Less than 10 minutes to go here in this session. Still, so much could happen. You never know what can happen. Oh, look at this. The MTA Motorsport guys in the background here. Looking like they want to have a little bit of a battle here for P10 and P11. And cruising around in P3 at the moment. Just looking to solidify a podium. MTA Motorsport might try to unlock themselves from Jan. They're looking a little bit quicker than the Lamborghini ahead. Which is fine. You're allowed to unlap yourself as long as you're able to get far enough ahead that you're not going to impede the leading driver. While we did have some really excellent action in the beginning of this race, it's really started to calm down a bit. Gaps are starting to open up. Really, those drive-throughs really hampered the battling on track. We're going to see some absolutely excellent fights. Carlos versus Jan for the podium. Would Val Thunder have been in there as well? Most likely. Oh! Car number 9 facing backwards in the background. Hopefully kept it out of the wall. Like he did though. Gravel stopping the car in time. Just gotta make sure you don't get beached, because that means everything is over in that case. Let's see if we can pick out any other best results here as well. So Bowler at P4 would be a good result, but has finished on the podium before. So might be best finished. John Way, again P5 is a good position. White flag for Nico. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on there. Let's go on board. 30 seconds back. I wonder was that as a result of coming up to some lap traffic. So on the back straight, following behind Mr. Crossland, who is in P9, and catches Crossland very quick indeed, and a bit of a sand down the inside, but Mr. Crossland gets out of the way. No! Jan! Oh, commentator's curse! Commentator's curse confirmed! Jan! Now with a drive-through! Voller promoted to the podium. Oh, Jan, we had 5 minutes to go. Way also then promoted up to P4. Jan down to P5 at the moment. Is he going to lose position to Val Thunder as well? Yeah. And whereabouts is Carlos? Carlos is going to get past as well. Oh, might be close on the pit exit. It's going to be really close. A little bit of damage on that Lamborghini, actually. It's going to have to battle for this. This is the battle we wanted to see, but it was going to be for the podium. Oh, this is such a crazy race. We've got so many drivers that have served drive-throughs for track limits. Way now will equal his best result so far. Let's take a look at Thunder. Thunder scored 2 podiums, 2 P2s. So while a P5 would be welcome, certainly better results possible. Crossland, though, would get best finish of the season. Currently, best is P11, P9 then would be an excellent result for Jonathan Crossland. And Mr. Fuller would also go one better as well. Steadily improving every race. Brandon Fuller has just made progress with every race, which is really, really cool to see. Best last race was P13, and now up to P12. Absolutely great stuff. That is what it's all about. Here, we've got Thunder with one of the MTA Motorsport boys ahead, who does get out of the way. Great stuff. Looks like that was Amar. So, Thunder has cleared that traffic. 2 and a bit minutes left to go of this race. And what a race it's been. It's been a race of really track limits. Track limits have really been such a huge deciding factor this session. It's stolen away a couple of our battles. Carlos not quite able to hang on to the back of Ivanov's car. So, oh, look at that. Valthunder down 2 positions. Jan down 2 positions. Carlos down 2 positions. Amar in once again. Is that going to be another drive-through for Amar? It's got to be. That is far too late for a penalty, or for a pit stop, rather. Might even be a stop-go. I think we saw Amar pulling into the pits. So this is going to be an excellent result for Brandon Fuller. Car 973. All the way up in P11. Now, we've had some retirements from this session. You beat all of the people that don't turn up when it comes to racing.
Right, man, leader is on the final lap.
We are on the final lap. Just got confirmation. So Gracek 21.5 seconds ahead of the next car. And coming around. 6. Coming down into turn 8. I should have looked at the track map. I don't have enough screens. Not enough screens. The ultimate streamer problem. That is something. Oh! Even off. Seemingly a bit of a mistake there somewhere because Schultz now head up into P6. It's not going to be much consolation for Carlos, but it's extra points considering his main rival is taking almost full points here today. So not quite, because Nico is going to take the fastest lap point. But a good solid 50 points here for Tomek. Going around the last couple of corners now. Everyone getting nicely out of the way for the race leader. A little drift out of the final corner we saw there, and Tomek Racing does win here at Misano and is the first driver in season 13 to win 2 races, and a lovely big drift across the line there. Excellent stuff. And whereabouts is Mr. Dudex, who's going to come along. Had great control of this race, and had 5 seconds of a lead, and those track limits, they can sting anyone at any time. So unfortunately, Nico's going to have to settle for P2 here today. Voller have driven a really good race up into P3. So brilliant race from car number 12, and a lovely podium. Jan, the race that could have been Jan's first podium this season, but it just was not to be. Tricky conditions just meant that a drive-through was imminent at some point. John Way finishes P4, Val Thunder finishing P5, Carlos going to finish P6, Jan finishing P7, Zulsdorf in P8, Crossland P9. And Jan, I completely understand all the frustrations there, straight into the barrier. Crossland P9, Tchus P10, Brandon Fuller again with that best result so far in P11. Absolutely brilliant race there. Amar coming home P12, and Felix Lau in P13. So let's just go across to here as we get ready for. Let's just get all that down. But we need this screen. This screen would be very useful, wouldn't it? So let's see who, if anyone, is gonna hang around for an interview. So Mr. Nico, let's talk to Nico first, because I think it's gonna be interesting to get his input on this. Nico, an interesting race there today. The track limits stinging you. You had control of the race, a 5-second lead. But those track limits just coming along and getting that drive through. Talk us through what happened.
Misano probably happened. It's like after a long back straight, like the last white kink before a really sharp turn, it's easily to run off. And I had like 2 instances where I lost like half a second on the delta and still gave me the warning. And then, like, funnily enough, when I was on the final warning, I lost like over a second and still got a warning. I instantly surfed the DT, and then on pit exit, I got another warning for I don't know whatever reason. So I was like the final 15 minutes also on 3 warnings again. It was crazy.
Absolutely brutal. So that is probably why we saw so many drivers there today suffering from drive-throughs. But still a good, healthy P2 out there today. So a good result in the championship. That does mean you move a good bit up the table. So how is it looking for the rest of the championship for yourself? You joined us there a little bit about halfway through the championship, so behind other rivals, but looking good.
Yeah, I mean, well, just looking race to race, see which one I'm gonna do and which one I don't, and yeah, not too much worrying about the championship. I mean, I've already had to forfeit 4 races or not attend 4 races, so it's not really a massive concern for myself. Just trying to enjoy having good races, and that's it for this season.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. That's what it's all about. Enjoying those races. Well, hopefully, you'll join us for the next one, and we'll see you out there. Thank you very much for joining us in the com box.
Yeah, we will see.
Excellent. Okay, let's see who else do we have. Mr. Fuller is up here next. Let's move him in here. Mr. Fuller, an interesting race there today. A good result on the podium. So some good solid points for yourself and the team there today. It was all about really avoiding those track limits. So talk us through how your race went.
Well, first of all, congrats to Tomek Greshik, who made the race today. It was quite interesting. I had some problems at the beginning, almost crashed 2 times, and had, after I think 20 minutes, already 3 warnings. So, but I knew the time will come where I get faster because I made the decision to stop very late because I knew the rain it's getting harder to adjust the tire pressures then. And from that point, it drove way better than before because the tires were on that sweet spot. So was pretty good then.
So it was a
and had pretty
tactical
fun fighting.
decision to stop later to help them be able to make a better decision because the weather radar will show you the conditions then.
Yeah, because when you switch tires, you have no feeling for the car, and I stopped right at the time where the rain is getting harder, so I had no feeling for the car, so I get a new impression, you know?
Yes, yes. Very, very good. And that does then mean, that it's a good solid P3. Your teammate though, who was up there and was really gunning for the podium as well, unfortunately getting that track limits penalty. So for the team, a little bit of a setback, but still beating out your main rivals MTA today. So in the team championship, both you still doing really well.
Yeah, he's rocked a lot. Especially he got a double warning and then the DT. That was unfortunate.
Oof.
But he still made a good race, but he didn't change tire. That's why he dropped back a bit at the end.
Yes, yes, interesting. Okay, it's interesting to see all the differences then in tactics throughout the race and different strategies from different drivers. Great, thank you very much for joining us in the com box.
Yep, no worries.
All right, and with that then, it looks like we have got no further. Yes, indeed, Mr. Crossan and GG, a good result there today. If I'm not mistaken, that was a season best. Yeah, P9. So great stuff there, Mr. Crossland. I hope you enjoyed that race too. So yeah, what a race that has been. A particularly tricky session. Misano, always one of those ones where it throws a spanner in the works, but definitely, as was said there, congratulations to Tom Eck. Drove an absolutely beautiful race. Avoided that the track limits penalty. As difficult as it is round here, certainly not easy. Next race we have coming up, Indianapolis night. That is going to be an absolutely electric race. So let's see how we get on there. I hope you join us for that one. Yeah, the track limits particularly were really tough there today. I hope you join us next week, as I say, for Indianapolis. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out LMU later. Paddy is going to be bringing that to you. We are going to be at the wonderful, just a moment, Again, I should really have all of this information in hand, shouldn't I? That would be a massive help. We are at Coda, so we are flying over to Texas for the Hypercar and LMGT3 race there tonight. So please do join us for that stream. That is looking really good as well. So I've been Maverick. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah,